Zambia, where the President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to protecting the right of children as future leaders. The President said this has been demonstrated by the actualization of children's right to education through the introduction of free education from grade 1 to 12.
Meanwhile, the Free Press Initiative (FPI) Zambia joins the rest of the world in commemorating the International Children's Day of Broadcasting, which is ICDB, which has been celebrated under the theme "End Violence Against Children Through Safe Media."
FPI founder John Chiwa said FPI views the ICDB as a platform that is effective as well as a medium for holding policymakers, civil society organizations, and private sector accountable on how they invest and efficiently respond to issues affecting children in this country and beyond. Ms. Chiwa said numerous challenges that the children face on a daily basis continue to hinder them from fully realizing their potential and contributing positively to the country's development. Joining us on the program this morning is Musonda Lucy, legal assistant of Free Press Initiative from Zambia. Many thanks for joining the program, Lucy. We just heard what the president talked about, talking about the children being the future leaders. But really, how would you rate the average Zambian child academically?
Good morning, and thank you for having me. Indeed, children are the future leaders of tomorrow, and therefore it is important that we invest in them and expose them to the right materials, as well as enable that they get the materials that they need, so that we mold them into great people that we are expecting to have in the near future. I would say that in Zambia, despite the challenges that these children may be facing, let's say these people, children who may be coming from rural places, they may be exposed to less materials. Nonetheless, that does not really restrain them from really performing better. We have instances where the passing rate is really great even in such areas. So I would say like the academic performance of the Zambian children is really good, despite the setback that they may face, especially people in remote places.
All right, it's said that most of the children could not express themselves in their mother tongue yesterday on radio and TV, and this has been a cause of worry. Now, what could actually be the cause, and who should take the blame? Why is it that the children are not able to express themselves, especially in their mother tongue?
Okay, well, in that regard, you see, there are so many contributory factors and actors that are really contributing to that challenge. We see that to start with, at the national level, we have the statement that English is the official language. So in as much as parents are trying to bring up their children in readiness for society, they are trying to ensure that they are not in any struggle as they go out there. So you find that instead of really striking a balance between a mother tongue and English, you find that they are dwelling more on English. And as if that's not enough, they are going to schools where, in as much as they would say no from primary grade or primary school, make sure you engage into local languages. You find that later on, as they shift to English primary medium grade, they start dwelling more on English. And tertiary education is clearly mostly conducted in English. So it's really a challenge that children being brought up could really be successfully brought up in mother tongue languages. They are always opting for English so that they are prepared for the society. Yeah, and you find that even the way society would sometimes look at children who are unable to speak clear, fluent English is really not so impressive. You know, you find others even judge the intelligence of a child based on how good they speak English and overlook their mother tongue languages.
Right now, Lucy, in addition to the mother tongue being a challenge in the country, a lot of people doubt the capability of these children. Now, are children really given the platform to show their potential in the country?
Well, to some extent, I would say yes, they really do, in that you find that schools do provide clubs where they are able to express their interests, their jet club, debate club, and so on and so forth. And then we also have media houses who at least allocate an hour or 8 minutes to having children just present themselves there on air, and then however, it's not as sufficient as it was. We would love it to be, because we would love for children to be heard, to be made and feel like they are partners of this society, in making decisions, and they are heard to a large audience or a number of audiences. Yeah.
Quite interesting, I must say. So we look forward to get more details on this story, and more importantly, thank you for the good work that you are also doing.
Well, thank you. Thank you.